At the Cruising Yacht Club of Australia is Jeremie Boyou from Maitre CoQ IMOCA 60, which is in the Vendée Globe this year. The IMOCA 60s, they're having a little bit of a bad time, aren't they? They're busting a few boats.
Yeah, bad time on the last Transat Jacques Vabre, but they are brand new. They are quite new stuffs on it. I mean, like the foils, and well, they still have 1 year to tune the boat and to reinforce it. So I'm not very worried for them. And I think these new boats with the foils are the solution for to win the next Vendée. So that's why we are doing it on Maitre CoQ on the months that are coming.
So how far down the track are you with Maitre CoQ?
Sorry?
How far down the track, how far into the project are you for this boat?
We had to stop the Transat Jacques Vabre, so we put the boat back in the shipyard at the beginning of at the end of November, and we start working on the foil design since 6 months now. We are working with Nicole Roy, who was working for Team New Zealand, and now he's working for Team Japan.
Yeah.
And Nicole Roy and Pure Engineering in Auckland are in charge of the foil design instructor, and HDS and CDK are in charge of design of the new structure of the boat on the build of the cases on the structure. So it's quite an international team. And now we are just finishing the destroyment inside the boat. So I mean the old cases, old canard cases, and all will be finished, I hope, at the end of March.
Will it make much difference to the weight of the boat? Are you putting extra weight into it or extra?
Yeah, a bit of weight because a normal dagger board is about 60 kilos, and with the foil we will be around 80 or 90 kilos per foil. And after cases a bit heavier, and we have to reinforce the boat. So we are calculating now. So I hope the boat will take less than 200 kilos. That will be great.
What did you in the Jacques Vabre? What happened? What?
Well, we just broke the principal forestay. So it's a mechanic part, and we have a stiff carbon stay. So when he dropped on the deck, it just broke in two parts. And after we didn't have the spare stay and the spare furlers, and we didn't have time to fix it all. And due to the weather condition, we preferred stop and go back to the yard and start a new project.
Was it so many boats had to pull out? You know, it was just amazing. You know, but only one was left.
Why so many boats?
Yeah, why?
That's what I think. It's the new rules are very restrictive for the new boats. So they are due to the standard keel, standard mast, and standard ram system. They have boats that are quite heavy, and I think they designed the boat not really around the foils. They designed foils, but they didn't design the hull around the foils. The boat are still wide, and so that make them be quite heavy. And so they try to make it lighter by building a light structure. So and the structure is too light. The boat are quite the hull are quite in a huge shape. So the slamming is very important. The speed is going up, and the slamming is very important, and the structure is not enough strong. So that's why it break. I think with the foils it's a different way to sail.
Yeah.
At one moment you have to slow down. You have to put the foil up, and it's like sailing in multi-hull. Exactly the same thing. So once we will have find the way to trim the great tuning on the boat, and once we will have reinforced the boat, I think it will be okay.
And are you happy about the Vendée this year? About your chances?
I always say that allowing the foils on the IMOCA rule was a bad decision. But now, 2 years ago, we decided it's okay. So
I paid $8 to
so I had to find the money to make it on my boat. And I'm happy I found the money, and I am happy I have the time to build it, because I think without the foils you can't win the Vendée Globe. So after it's always about finishing first. But if you have 7 boats with this kind of dagger foils, I think in these 7, the 7 won't break. So you have to be equipped with that.
You have to be with them, don't you? Yes.
Sorry?
You have to be with them.
Yeah. And I think once you are in the Great South, you sail like a normal boat. You don't put the foil down, and you try to sail VMG and. But you have to enter in the first one at the end of the Atlantic. So to be in the first group at the beginning of Indian Ocean, you have to be very quick. So and it's reaching, broad reaching. So it's really the angle where the foils are really speed.
Yeah, well, it puts a lot of pressure on your boat, doesn't it, putting the foil in?
Yeah, because it's about rating moment. So when we were sailing at max 28 with Maitre CoQ, with the ballast, full ballast on the dagger burst on, we will be maybe around 33 with the new foils. So speed is proportional to rating moment. Yes, a lot of load on everywhere, on the structure, on the rig, everywhere. So we have to check everything and change a lot of things.
Yeah.